The time cracks into furious flower, lifts its face all unashamed, and sways in wicked grace. This excerpt from the poem The Second Sermon on the Warpland by Gwendolyn Brooks is what inspired the creation of the Furious Flower Poetry Center. Influenced by these words, Dr. Joanne V. Gabin set up a conference to bring Brooks to JMU.
What started as a reading for Gwendolyn Brooks ended up being a conference of people who were coming to honor her. Not only to honor her, but to honor the period of growth in African American poetry that she ushered in.
The 1994 Furious Flower Poetry Conference became the largest conference on Black poetry ever held in the country. It brought in over 35 established poets into the community and brought national publicity to JMU. 5 years later, Dr. Gabin opened the Furious Flower Poetry Center to honor the late Gwendolyn Brooks. As the first ever Black poetry center, it made waves in the community.
We try to create a space to both academically and artistically promote and support and preserve the work of Black poets that goes unnoticed by mainstream.
23 years later, the center has not only held 2 more major conferences and several poetry readings, it has also built a library of archives from the Black poets all over the world that have come to JMU. During its latest reading, it was announced that the center has received a $2 million grant from the Mellon Foundation. After creating the center from the ground up, Dr. Joanne Gabin will be retiring from her position at JMU.
There are thousands of students out there that have touched me and I have touched them. And so that part of my career is complete.
If you want to check out the Furious Flower Poetry Center, it is located at the Cardinal House on campus. Reporting for Breeze TV, I'm Sam Game.